Milo and Isla. Today I'm going to read to you 2 books about trains, because I know you like trains and you like to see the trains when you come to visit us in Duluth. The first book is called The Little Red Caboose. And you know that the caboose is the train car that always comes last. And here it shows a big train going in a tunnel, the engine's up there, and here's the little red caboose at the back. And look at all the animals watching the train go by. There's bear and deer and birds. First came the big black engine, puffing and chuffing. And here you see the smoke coming out of the engine and the bell and the light. Next came the boxcars. And watching everybody go by are the cars, a little boy on his bike, a dog. After the boxcars came the oil cars. And you know the oil cars are what carries gasoline for your cars. And then came the coal cars. And here you can see, watching the oil cars and the coal cars go by, are elephants and lions. It's a whole circus. Then came the flat cars, and they carried lumber and piles of hay. Sometimes they were switched around in different ways, but the little red caboose always came last. Boys and girls waved at the big black engine. They listened to the boxcars and the oil cars and the coal cars and the flat cars go clickety-clack, clickety-clack. And here we can see all the kids waving at the train as it goes by. And I know you guys, when you come up here and watch the train go by, you wave too and you see it go by. But by the time the little red caboose came along, the boys and girls were turning away, because the little red caboose always came last. "Oh, smoke," said the little red caboose. "I wish I were a flat car, or a coal car, or an oil car, or a box car, so boys and girls would wave at me. I wish I were a big black engine, puffing and chuffing way up at the front of the train. But I'm just the little red caboose. Nobody cares for me." And here we see the big black engine leading the way. One day, the train started up a mountain. Up went the big black engine. Up went the boxcars. Up went the oil cars. Up went the coal cars. Up went the flat cars. Up went the little red caboose. And look who's watching everybody go by, all the animals on the mountain, bear and fox and deer. "Hang on tight, little caboose," called the flat car. "This is a big, tall mountain, and you're the last car on the train." "Oh, I know it," said the little red caboose. "Poor me." The train went slower and slower and slower. Soon it was hardly moving. It looked as if that train was not going to get up the mountain. "Look out, little caboose," called the flat car. "The train is starting to slip back down the big tall mountain." "Not if I can help it," said the little red caboose. And look here in this picture, you can see it's slipping. The logs are coming off, coal is flying out, the animals are getting worried. But the little red caboose slammed on his brakes. He slammed them on so tight that smoke came out. He held tight to the tracks, and he kept that train from sliding back down the mountain. Then, bump! The little red caboose felt something push him from behind. It was 2 big black engines. They pushed that train up to the top of the mountain. "We couldn't have done it," said the big black engines, "if it had not been for the little red caboose." Everyone cheered, and the little red caboose nearly burst with pride. Now, children wave at the big black engine and at all the other cars. But they saved their biggest waves for the little red caboose, because that little red caboose saved the train. The end.